So today we have a nice chair. Mine is a very simple one, but it's very solid. And the most important thing about using the chair is that when you sit on it, your feet are firmly on the ground and you've got that nice 90-degree angle in your knee. So if you need to lift up, put a book under or a pillow or something, well, not a pillow, we want something firm because we want our weight nice and firmly on the ground. So Sasha wants to do yoga with us today. I'm sorry, I can't play with you right now, my girl. Okay. So we're going to start doing a little bit of Nadi Shodhana, some alternate nostril breathing. Before we start, you can keep your hands on your thigh. And as you notice, really, we want the long spine, as always. Shoulders are pushing back, core is working here. If you're not ready for that, feel free to lay back, sit back in and be supported by the back of your chair. I'm sitting forward because it's that way I have my feet firmly on the ground. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Core is working, shoulders are externally rotated. You can keep your hands on your thighs or take it to heart center, or first and second fingers connected just by the sides. And let's close our eyes. I'm sorry, close our eyes. Actually, our hands are going to be covering our nostrils. So thumb over your right nostril, closing your eyes. We're going to take 3 breaths in, three out through the left. And then once we've done that, we change sides. So starting together, nice tall spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, change. Exhale. Change. Inhale. Exhale. Watch your shoulders. Change. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 2 on each side now. Inhale. Ready for those lungs. Exhale. Same side. Inhale. Exhale. Change sides. Inhale. Exhale. Same side. Inhale. Exhale. Change sides 3 times this time. Last side, last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Change sides, last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping your hands closed, your eyes closed. Place your hands on your thighs and just focus very mindfully on your breath. As you inhale, really lengthen the spine. As you exhale, try to relax the shoulders and push them back using your core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Opening your eyes and your arms. As we inhale through our nose, we'll lift our arms high. Inhale up and exhale out through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. exhale out. One more time, inhale up, exhale out. Okay, from here, take your right hand, hold on to the right side of your chair, lift that left hand up, inhale up, and pull over. So your right shoulder is going down and back, your core is working, but you're really getting that side stretch. If you want to hold on to the back rather, you find what works for you. Keep both sit bones on the ground. Breathing, both feet are firmly planted. Feel that those ribs waking up. One more big breath. And let's change sides. So inhale up and over. The head can be wherever it feels comfortable. But you want to keep that right sit bone on the ground. Feet firmly planted. Watch the left shoulder. Breathing evenly and deeply. Two more big breaths. And back to center. From here, hands are by your side. We're going to roll down. I'll do the sideways. So you can see. So from a straight, long spine, feet are planted firmly. Shoulders are back. Core is working. You're going to roll down. Just lift the head and the arms be heavy. You go as far as you're able. If you can touch the floor or your ankles, great. But feel that spine now starting to open up. Breathing deeply here. The chair is a great support, as you can feel. You can feel very safe in this position. So if you're having an off day, this is the way to warm up. Breathing deeply, shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breath. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, allowing the arms just to follow all the way back up to the tops of the thighs. Check your alignment here. And now, just the toes. We've done this standing. Just flex those toes, keeping a nice long spine, and bring them down. Flex the toes and down. Up and down. As you put them down, try to spread them out. And down, up, and down, and now go onto your toes. And slowly down with control. Up onto your toes, and slowly bring them down. Up onto your toes, and slowly bring them down. Up, and down, up, and down. Now flex, put them down and onto the toes, bring them down slowly. Flex the toes, place them down, up onto the tips, and down. One more time. Now you think this is really easy, but your core is working here. Shoulders are pushing back. Up on the toes and bring them down. Very good. Okay, so make sure you've got that 90-degree angle in your knees. Feet are firmly planted. If you can hold on to the back of your chair, let's open up the chest, looking up. Push those shoulders back, arch the back, ground down on the feet. And now, release the hands, chin to chest. You don't have to hold on to the back of the chair if you don't want to, but it might give you more stability, a better stretch. Really reaching the chest towards the ceiling. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back to our original position. Check your alignment. Nice strong spine. Now, I don't know whether, I think I should set that this way. So back in our position, we're going to take our right leg, make sure you've got the 90 degree on your left, right leg, and place your ankle on your left thigh. Now some of you may be up here, some of you may be really low. It depends on how loose your hips are. Now we're all fairly tight because we're just waking up, but we're going to first take our left hand, hold on to the tops of our feet, keep that long spine, shoulders back, core is working. Right hand, and we've done this on the floor, we're going to push gently our right knee away from the midline towards the floor. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more time. Exhale, inhale. Okay, now take your right hand, hold the bottom of your foot, hold on to the back of the chair and twist, pushing yourself around, looking over your left shoulder. Try to keep that right knee pushing towards the ground. Feel the twist in the torso. Head can be wherever it's comfortable. Nice long spine here. Nice deep breathing. One more big breath. Back to center. Okay, for those who are able, see if you can lift that leg off and cradle it in your elbow. This is a little deeper stretch. Nice long spine here. And if not, if you want to just keep pushing that down with your right hand, feel that hip starting to release, that right hip. But if you're able to cradle your arm, lift it up without crunching your back, keep a nice long spine, foot is flexed. From there, we're going to roll down, holding onto wherever you want, your calf. Feel that hip starting to release nicely now. Your hands can be wherever you want. You can have them behind. You can have them holding onto your calf. Feel that hip work and opening up gently. Breathing nice and deep. On your next inhale, roll up slowly. Back to our original position. You should have a little bit more flexibility now in that right hip. From here, cross the leg over completely. If you want to, bring your foot and cross it on the inner side of your left ankle, feel free, or you can just keep it crossed. And we're going to twist, holding the back of the chair, turning the other way this time, looking over the right shoulder. Keep that spine long, use your core, feel the twist. Leveraging with my left hand on my right knee, and looking over my right shoulder. Grow taller. Keep that spine and core working. Nice deep breathing. One more big breath. Back to center. Uncross the legs. And we're going to do the other side. So let's first start checking our alignment. Left ankle over right thigh this time. Keep that foot flexed, the left foot flexed. Long spine, core is working. And gently push that left knee down towards the mat. Exhale down. Exhale, pushing. It's not going to go far, but it's just waking up that hip gently, mindfully, and safely. Pushing down on that knee, hold to the back of the chair and twist. Keep that left foot flexed, twist around, looking over the right shoulder, push back the left shoulder, grow your spine. Keep trying to push that knee down towards the mat. Your right foot is firmly planted. You're very safe and stable in this position. Back to center. And if you want to try and elevate with your leg, if not, keep pushing down. Breathing, long spine. Place it back down. And let's cross over. You can find what works for you, but make sure you've got that long spine, shoulders back, core working. And now twist the other way. Really feel that twist. Opening the chest here. Breathing, planting that right foot firmly on the ground. One more big breath. Back to center, and we forgot one little thing, or I did, with your foot over, foot flexed, rolling down. Let the hands be heavy. Breathing into it. With every exhale, try and go a little deeper. Hands can be behind or in front. Waking up that left hip. One more big breath. And roll up slowly all the way up. And shake out those legs. Very nice. Hips are waking up. Back is waking up. Make sure you've got that 90-degree angle in your knees. From a tall spine, we're going to roll down one more time. Vertebra by vertebra. If you want to hang on to the chair legs, you can for a little deeper stretch. Keep those feet firmly planted. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep those knees parallel, hip width apart. You can just rest your hands on the floor if you like, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to turn my chair this way. From here, I want to see flat back. So keeping the head in line with the spine, you're using your core here, you're pushing on your feet, but you have this safety of the chair. Hands ahead, nice flat back. Breathing evenly. Shoulders away from the ears. And now let's go back to our full fold. Waking up the spine. One more time to flat back, half forward fold. Reach those fingers. Grounding down on your feet. Nice strong spine here. Lengthen the spine. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly as you can. Back to our original position. From here, long spine, shoulders back, heart forward, core working. Lift the one leg. Bring your fingers, interlace them beneath your thigh. Try to keep a straight back, not hunching. Nice straight back and elongate that. Now, if you have trouble straightening it, you can use a belt or a towel to help, but we just want to stay here for a few minutes. Push your chest forward here, foot is flexed, waking up the hamstring. Nice long spine. Your left foot is firmly planted, your sit bones are even. From here, bring that knee into your chest. And now straighten it again. The core should be working really hard here too. Nice long spine. No slouching. Try to keep it strong. You can bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend and bring it in one last time. Place that foot back on the ground. Nice long spine. Shoulders pushing back. Core pushing. Navel against the spine. Heart is pushing forward. Head in line with the spine. Lifting that left leg now, the thigh off. Interlace the fingers beneath the thigh. Or use a towel. Use your core. Press down on your right foot. And now extend that leg. Keep that foot flexed. Long spine. Breathing. Nice deep breaths here. On your next inhale, bring it into the chest. extend it back out. If you can do it without holding the bottom of your leg, you'll be using more of your core. Bring it in, hug it in, and extend it out. It doesn't matter where you are, you can keep it at the level of your chair seat. If it makes it easier, you feel what's good for you today. Nice long spine though, core is working, shoulders pushing back. One more hug in. And place it down. Now we've done these lying down. We're going to do some ankle strengtheners. So we're going to lift that right leg up, flex the foot, keep your hips and sit bones even on the chair. Hands can be wherever they are comfortable. But we're going to rotate one way, try to go through every position, making nice, as big a circle as you can with your toes. Keep the length in your back. And now let's rotate the other way. Back to our flex position. And from here, we're going to go through the position to semi, full point, half point, and flex the foot. Half, point, half, and up, half, point, half, and up, half, point, half, and up. And now a little faster. Go through the toes and back, through the toes and back, through the toes and back. Last time through the toes and back. Good, shake that out. Find your alignment. Other side, left foot is lifted, foot is flexed, back to half, point, half. The only thing moving is the ankle and the toes. Point, semi, up, half, point, half, flex, 1, 2, half, and up, 1, 2, up, flex, last time, 2, half, up, a little faster, all the way through, point and up, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Shake it out. So with that exercise, I want you to think about when you're walking a dog or just taking a walk. The beach may be a little more difficult, but if you can imagine, instead of just walking, which is our lazy way, if we keep our posture strong and we actually walk thinking about going through the flexed toes, you're going to use that back glute. That back glute is going to contract a little bit. And that's just being mindful about your walking, which we do every day. Back to the seated position. I would like to do a little bit more side stretch. So open up the leg. So again, 90 degrees in both feet. Hand here and reaching over. Try to keep that left buttock, sit bone on the floor. Really feeling it. Really reach out that arm as far as it'll go. Shoulder away from the ear. Push forward your chest. And now holding onto the back of the chair. Let's go this way. Reaching up as far as you can. Feeling a little bit of a stretch here. I'm going to take this into Warrior 2 in a moment. This is just a warm up. Reaching that arm as high as possible. Let's go the other way. So Diagonal in your chair, long spine. Left hand on left thigh, reaching that over, feeling it, feeling the stretch in the ribs. Breathing, long arm, shoulders pushing back. And now let's go the other way, holding on to the back of the chair or the bottom of the chair, really reaching high to the ceiling, pushing your shoulders back, feeling the stretch on the side of the body. Feet are pushing down into the floor. One more big breath. Opening up. And now opening both legs where it's comfortable. Starting in a nice open position. We're going to work the inner thighs first. We've done this standing, you'll recognize it. Pushing those knees away from each other. Really leaning into it, pressing down on the feet. And now let's twist each way. Shoulder stretch. Looking over your right shoulder, pushing on with your left hand on your left knee. But you really are, stabilized by the chair seat. Back to center. Push those knees out even more. And now looking over your left shoulder, pushing away your right shoulder with your right hand. Feeling that twist. Push your chest forward. Keep your breath even. One more big breath. Back to center. Come to a nice vertical spine. And now rolling down all the way, fingertips on the ground. Keep those feet firmly planted. If you prefer to have your feet more parallel, find what works for you. You can hold on to the chair legs if you like for a little deeper stretch. Head is heavy. Shoulders away from the ears. Don't roll inward on your feet. Keep your weight even on all sides of your feet. Breathe deeply and evenly. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to our original position. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to try warrior two in this position. So your left foot will be sort of on the outside, and you'll really extend it as far as you can. And you've got your weight on your right thigh. So if you can get that left leg, the back leg straight, your hips are diagonal. This front foot, 90-degree angle. Try not to roll inward on that back leg. So you've got a lot of support here from the seat. Make sure your core is working. And now, open up those arms. This is a really good way to practice warrior two with the safety and the security of that chair seat. Keep your balance, and you can check your alignment. Diagonal hips, right angle in the front leg, back leg is pushing down towards the back of the foot. And then you're opening up, long spine, shoulders away from the ears. Core is working. You can feel those glutes are really working hard, looking over your right hand. Eventually, you'll do it without the chair perfectly. Breathing. Right hand on right thigh, reaching over, long line here, long diagonal line. Breathing, and now let's take it into reverse warrior. Hand goes down the back of the leg, looking up. Back to warrior two. Check your alignment, core is working, glutes are working. Slowly bring your hands down to the chair and take a break. That was really intense, but we do get good alignment with the help of the chair. When you're ready, let's do the other side. So your left knee is bent, back leg extended. One side may be easier than the other. So again, long spine, your navel is pushing towards the back of the spine, 90-degree angle in your front leg. Your front foot is parallel, back leg nice and straight and engaged. Push those hips forward, push the shoulders back, heart is pushing out, opening up the arms, looking over the left hand. Feel those glutes working. Breathing evenly. Place your left hand, your left forearm on your left thigh, reaching over. Long line here. Shoulders pushing back. Don't let that back foot roll. Let's go into reverse warrior. Reaching high, opening up the chest here. Shoulders away from the ears. Back to warrior two. Really use your core here. 2 more big breaths. And come back to our seated position. Well done. That was pretty intense, but I think it gives you a really good feel for the alignment of warrior two. I can't see you, so I can't correct you, but I think feeling that and feeling the support of the chair is most helpful. From here, let's just take a roll down, releasing the spine one more time. Hands are heavy, head is heavy. Breathe deeply. On your next inhale, roll up slowly. And maybe turn and sit sideways on your chair. Check your alignment so that your feet are flat. You have your 90 degrees in your knees. Core is working, shoulders are back. And we're just going to do some cat-cow. So exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Last time. Exhale down, inhale up. Back to center. Last thing we'll do with the chair, if you can get off your chair and place it so the back is facing you. Find what is solid and good for you. Now I've got a funky chair, so this is maybe going to be a little bit high for me. I could use this. It's not straight, but what we want here is we want to hinge from our hips at a 90-degree angle, and then make sure your hands are nice and parallel, shoulder width apart, and that's our downward dog modified with the chair. Feet are firmly planted on the ground, head in line with the spine. Your core is working, lifting the hips, arms are extended and strong. So this is a really good way to build your downward dog. It's releasing the hamstrings, it's extending the spine. Lift those hips even higher, shoulders away from the ears. You can do this, you know, while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. You can hang on to the counter at the kitchen and just stretch and breathe into it. Lift the hips, use your core. You know all the cues now. Now if you want to lift up on your toes and lift down, lift up and down, up and down, building the calf. With every down, make sure your hips are even higher. So up and down, up and down, up and down. Last time, up and down. Take a moment to really feel that alignment you have here, because that's what you want to strive for without the chair. So let's just go through it one more time. Feet are pushing down, and it would usually be the heels pushing down to the mat. Hips are as high as they can possibly be. Legs are fully engaged. Arms are fully engaged, but shoulders are really pushing away from the ears. Core is pushing, really working hard, pushing that navel towards the spine, head in line with the spine. If you want to really relax over, coming to full forward fold here, we are fairly warmed up. Breathe. You can bend and stretch if you like. And roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Okay, so we vertical people again. Put your chairs away from your mat. And we're going to do a little bit of standing work now. I think you feel pretty warmed up. I know I do. And of course, perhaps we should have started a year or 2 years ago with chair, but we've learned a lot, and the use of the chair really allows you to feel the alignment. So I encourage you to play with it, enjoy it, and especially if you're not feeling great in the morning and you just need to wake the body up, try using the chair. Okay, so here we are in Tadasana. We're going to try a few of the things we already did on the chair to see really how it feels standing. So before we start in Tadasana, I want you to feel your glutes working here. Your legs are engaged but not locked. Your knees are not locked. Shoulders pushing back, chest pushing forward, core is working. Let's take a few cleansing breaths before we get going. in through the mouth, out through in through the nose, out through the mouth, starting together. Big inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Last time, inhale up, exhale out. Very good. Rolling down, try to keep the legs straight. We are pretty warmed up. So roll down vertebra by vertebra. If you need to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. You can bend and stretch here in full forward fold, Uttanasana. Should feel a lot easier than starting with this. From here, half forward fold, extending the spine, the arms. Lengthen that spine. Breathe. Nice flat back. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly. All the way up. Big inhale. Back to Samasthiti. Very nice. From here, we're going to open up wide. We've already warmed up our hips a little bit, so this should feel very good. First, check your alignment. Core is working, shoulders back. Legs are engaged. Bending, keeping the nice vertical spine all the way. Open up the arms. Push those thighs away from each other. Come into cactus. Push those shoulder blades together here. On your next inhale, extend everything out. Exhale down. Inhale out. Exhale down. Pushing those shoulders together. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time, exhale down. Hold it. Hands to the inner thighs. Pushing those thighs away from one another. Should feel very good. We warmed up nicely here. Let's twist each way. Pushing the left thigh away from the midline and looking over the right shoulder. And to the other side. Breathing evenly. Back to center. Pushing those thighs one more time. We did warm the hips, so it should feel really good. Straighten the legs. Come up to vertical. Turn your feet parallel. Nice wide stance. Before we go down, check your alignment. Core is working, glutes are working. Roll down, vertebra by vertebra, all the way. Heavy, heavy head, heavy arms. Hanging over. You can hold your elbows here if you want for a little deeper stretch. Legs are nice and long. Rounding down on all sides of the feet. Feeling the hinge from the hip. If you want to interlace the fingers behind the back, feel free, reaching the arms high, opening up the chest even more. Breathing nice and deeply here. If your hands are interlaced, let them drop to the center. Walk your feet towards one another so they're hip width apart, hanging over still. Full forward fold here. Half forward fold, extend that spine, push the shoulders back, use your core, lift those hips. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly. All the way to the top. Coming to the top of your mat. Find first your alignment. Stepping back into warrior two. Finding your alignment. Front foot, heel, front heel, left heel. Really, if you took a straight line, comes to the arch of your back foot. Your back foot, wherever it's comfortable, but it can be a 45-degree angle at the back. You find what works for you. Your hips are going to be diagonal, bending into that front knee. Find that 90 degrees in that front knee if you can. If you're only here, that's okay. We build each day with our practice. So most important thing is not to roll on that back foot. Keep that back leg engaged. Keep those hips facing diagonal. Glutes are working here. Knee is over the front foot. Open up the arms, chest. Use your core here and look over your left fingertips. And there it is, warrior two. It should feel a lot easier because we did that warm up on the chair. Nice big breath. Left hand on left thigh, reaching over. Nice long stretch here. Much easier with the chair. Keep that back leg engaged. Don't roll that back foot inward. Keep it grounding down on all sides. Chest is pushing forward. Coming back up to reverse warrior. Lifting that arm high. Breathing. Shoulders back. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg now and go all the way down each triangle. Looking up, twisting the body. Feel that left hamstring really working hard to open. Breathing, push the chest forward here. Bend that left knee, place your hands on either side, come into a low lunge. Back leg is really engaged. Push your chest forward, push your shoulders back. Use your core here, no slouching. Nice long spine, head in line with the spine. And take it into downward dog. Push it down on the heels, lifting the hips, strong arms. Hips are really pushing high, heels are really pushing down, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing evenly and deeply. Lift your right leg up. Keep your hips even. Bend your knee. Bring it all the way into your nose. And place it between your hands. So we're back in the low lunge, other side. Hips pushing evenly forward. Long back leg. Knee over front foot. Shoulders pushing back. Core is working. Glute is working. Check your hips are even. Breathing. Place your back foot down. Come into warrior two. Other side. Looking over your right fingers. Chest is pushing forward. Core is pushing back to the spine. Back leg is engaged. Try and bend a little deeper into that front knee if you can. Glutes working hard. Right forearm on right side, reaching over. Feel that long diagonal line. Watch your shoulders. Breathing evenly. Back to warrior two. And reverse warrior. Push those shoulders back. Really reaching that arm high. Back to warrior two. Check your alignment here. Straighten that leg into triangle. Breathing. Nice and even. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Turn it parallel. Roll down. Heavy head, heavy arms. Sometimes it's good to see the back side. So sorry you've got my big buttocks in your face, but really let the head be heavy. Walk your feet towards the midline. Come into full forward fold. Get your breath normal. Half forward fold, really lengthen that spine. Push the shoulders back, head in line with the spine. Core is working. Back to full forward fold. Step your feet back into downward facing dog one more time. Lifting the hips, pushing down on the heels. Bend the knees gently towards the floor. Release your toes and come into Balasana. Arms can be extended or by the side. Catch your breath. from here, literally roll over onto your backs for Shavasana. Find your body relaxing, letting go. Relax the ankles, the glutes, the kneecaps. Open up the arms, palms up. Let go your facial muscles, your jaw. Close your eyes. Find your normal breathing. And let go. Let go.